Hi, I'm Noelle Cristina. Welcome to Yoga with Noelle. Today class, we're going to focus on standing poses. And the first one is mountain pose, also known as Tadasana or Samastiti. So we all stand, but do we really know how to stand? This is one of the most important poses and really help us to have a strong body and a very strong posture. So first I invite you to allow your feet to be under your hips and allow all the corners of your feet to start pressing down towards the ground. So you can even start taking the foot slightly off the ground and then eventually press all of the corners of your feet down, very active, so much that you feel the quads activating. So the quads muscles will move up and everything else will also move up. The lower belly, the core, the chest, the crown of the head, and press even more the soles of your feet. And find a grounding sensation through the soles of your feet, and find a lifting sensation through the crown of your head. And just to stay here in the mountain pose, allow your hands to move down towards the ground, and just allow your breath to freely move as you observe the pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stay connected, stay active through the entire time as you're in Tadasana and as you just breathe. Beautiful. Now just start moving your body slightly back and forth, noticing how it feels when you move the weight towards the toes and towards the heels. So when you move forward towards the toes, allow the heels to come slightly off the mat. And when you move back, allow the toes to come off the mat. So moving gently back and forward, allowing the rest of your body to stay nice and tall. And then eventually start slowing down and allowing heels and toes to press equally. And I'll move from side to side. Not lateral bend, but the entire body going from one side to the other, so you can feel the different sensations as the corners of your feet come off the ground. And then eventually start slowing down, finding the center where both sides of your feet is pressing equally. Very good. Now start sending the weight of your body only towards the left leg, bringing the right leg up, bending the knee, and strong left leg. Now we're still doing the same pose, so this is one leg Tadasana, one leg mountain, where we're still active, rooting down and finding a lift through the crown of the head, but only with one leg. Stay here, work with the balance for 3, for 2, for 1. Bring the right leg back to the ground, exhale. And inhale, bring left leg up, bending the knee. One leg Tadasana, only with the left leg up. And stay here, strong right leg for 3, for 2, for 1. And release down. We'll do one more time each side. Right leg up. Stay 3, 2, and 1. And down. And now the other leg up. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Very good. Now we are gonna work on the warriors, warrior 1 and warrior 2. Starting Tadasana as well. Bring your hands to your hips and bring your right leg back, bringing the right heels to the ground. Feel free to walk your front leg, in this case the left leg, slightly to the side to allow your pelvis to be facing forward, so there's no twist on the pelvis. The pelvis is still facing forward. So when you place the hands on the hips, it does help to keep the hips in place. Your back foot, your right foot, is slightly open to the side, and send your right hip forward and left hip back. Bend the left knee as much as you can. Only if you feel comfortable, you can add some movements or change the position of your arms. You can bring the hands in prayer in front of your heart, Or you can straighten the arm up, hands pressing towards each other and trying to reach the ceiling at the same time you're reaching down towards the ground. Keep the belly button in and stay here in your warrior one, Vīrabhadrāsana 1 for 3, for 2, for 1. If your arms is up, I invite you to bring the hands back on the hips and move your right leg forward and exhale. Beautiful. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Step your left leg back. Feel free to walk your front leg slightly to the side. Usually accommodate the hips a little bit more. And your left foot is slightly to the side. Hands on the hips so you turn your pelvis forward. Only if you feel comfortable, you can bring the hands in prayer in front of the heart or find a lift through the fingertips, palms together, and bend on the front knee. Stay in your warrior one for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands come back to the pelvis, step forward and exhale. Now let's work on the warrior 2. Same thing, start stepping the right leg first back. This time the right leg, the side of the little toe is parallel to the end of your mat. And the hips, bring the hands towards the hips, and once again try to bring your pelvis parallel. Each lineage of yoga works differently. Today we are working on having the pelvis to facing forward. So you send your right pelvis forward, your left pelvis back, and bend on the front knee. Only if you feel comfortable you can move the hands in front of the chest in prayer, or you can open your arms, right arm back and left arm forward in a warrior 2 position. You gaze towards the front middle toe and stay here in the center as you ground yourself down to your feet and reach the crown of the head up for 3, for 2, for 1. Beautiful. Hands back on the pelvis and step forward, warrior 2, and exhale. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Step your left leg back. Find the back of your foot parallel to the end of the mat. Hands still on the hips and turn your pelvis to face your front knee, sending your right hip forward, left hip forward, and right hip back. So today we do want to bring the pelvis facing forward. Only if you feel comfortable you can bring the arms, the hands in prayer in front of the heart, or open your arms, sending right arm forward and left arm back. Gaze towards the front middle toe, middle finger, and finding a lift through the crown of the head. Stay here as you breathe for 3, for 2, for 1. Hands back on the hips and a step forward. Exhale your mountain pose. So allow yourself to just get light into the mountain pose, noticing the sensations within the body, noticing all the activation of the muscles from the soles of your feet all the way to the top of your head, the palms of the hands from one side to the other. Bring your hands in prayer in front of your heart and gently bow down. Take this moment to appreciate yourself, your life, your body. Bring your hands to your forehead and bow down. Be free, be true, be real, be you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you have any question, please drop on the comments below. Bye-bye.